Well. I told you so. The Lakers played a good team. They played a team that pretty much been together for the past few years, and they pretty much clipped them. You can't just put a team together in the middle of the season and expect for them to be a championship team. I mean, they did have the pieces, so I'm not going to give the Lakers any excuses because they had literally all the ingredients to win a championship. So, like right now, the narrative is, oh, what can the Lakers do could give LeBron more help? I'm like, come on, man. LeBron doesn't need any more help. He had all the pieces, didn't he? You said this was like the best team since the trading deadline. So now the narrative is, oh, does it need like another superstar? Does it need another all-star? So like, which one is it? Please let me know.
Okay. Well, first thing first, it was a great. I would say the best team since the All Star break was the Lakers, but the Denver Nuggets is the best team this whole season. You know, I joke, I talk. I mean, I want the Lakers to win. I'm a home. You know that. But even I told my wife I wanted Phoenix to beat the Denver Nuggets because I knew the Lakers could beat Phoenix. I knew they couldn't beat the Nuggets. The
So
Nuggets, and I think the Nuggets, honestly, I mean, I'm a home, so it's still LA all day. But the Nuggets might be just pretty good for a long time, and I'm gonna tell you why. Then I'm gonna go to your ass about LeBron needing the help. Denver Nuggets, believe it or not, have a great inside-out game, and it's not just Jamal Murray and Joker. Caldwell Pope, Michael Porter, those three can shoot lights out. And I mean everybody. You can go look back for the podcast. I hated when they got rid of Caldwell. So I hated that. That was the worst. I don't. Sometimes I don't know what LeBron because LeBron was making all these changes, and that's gonna seg me into this LeBron and do we need more help? Let me tell you something. I saw Kyrie at the game. Everybody saw him at the game. I'm gonna say what Nick Wright said. The Dallas Mavericks was the fourth seed in the Western Conference when Kyrie came to their team.
mm-hmm.
They end up being a lottery team this year. They went from the fourth seed in the West to becoming a lottery team.
I wouldn't blame that on
I,
Kyrie because they kind of lost
I,
their defensive identity because they got rid of Finney Smith. He was a 3-and-D
but
guy. I mean that makes a difference. I mean
Kyrie,
just like with Phoenix when they got rid
Rob,
of
Rob,
Bridges, when they got rid of Bridges for KD, I wasn't a big fan of that trade because literally Bridges was the difference maker of what they needed to have, certain defensive stops, especially in the fourth quarter.
well, you had Bridges as well as the other high yellow guy. What's his name?
Cam Johnson, North Carolina guy.
Yeah, North Carolina kid. Good kid, good kid. And I don't know if he's going to re-sign or not, but those are two quality basketball players. But to get a Kevin Durant, you're going to have to gut your team. And that's what Kevin Durant got to understand. You want to be part of a team, but whatever team you go, whoever you want to go to, they're going to have to gut their team to get you. So you got to understand you was going to go. They went in the playoffs short-handed, and then Chris Paul getting hurt again and help none.
I know,
But
but
going back to Kyrie,
right.
I like Kyrie as a basketball player. I think he's one of the top three players in the NBA that you literally can't stop when you're defending him. Like if it's up to him, he's going to score 90% of the time on you.
As far as the best one-on-one guy, because he could beat you from the
One-on-one
outside
play
and he could beat you at the rim.
inside, and he can beat you mid-range. He really can.
Yeah, he has no
And
weaknesses.
he can play a little defense. But whatever the fuck it is, Rob, he a G. He a black cat. I don't know if it's in the locker room. I hear people say, well, he a good person. He probably is a good person, but everybody can't be saying he a good guy, knowing that the shit that he goes through.
I mean, Kyrie, he just an acquired taste. I mean, he is according to him, he may come off as a very intelligent and intellectual guy, but I think he's in that category
Other
of
people look at him as a fucking idiot too.
right. But like people may view him as like a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, as far as like a super aloof intellectual type in which sometimes he can rub you the wrong way he because those guys don't see other people as equally as intellectually as them. So that's why they don't like to kind of like be open with people. So that's what Kyrie is probably dealing with right now.
Do you agree with him that the world is flat?
I mean, everybody got their own opinions, but yes.
I ask you a question.
No, I don't agree with it, but I could disagree with him, but still think that he's a very smart and intellectual guy. But we disagree on that.
I think he's smart. I think his situation sometimes, I think he needs to shut up and dribble more sometimes than talking. Because like you say, he rubs people the wrong way. And I feel like the media, especially the media, they itching for him to say something that they disagree with.
I mean, I said the same thing.
I don't disagree with a lot of shit he say. I can agree with the Jews and all that. Like I said, the Hebrew stuff. Hey,
that's his freedom of religion.
Right. Stop saying his shit wrong. You'll be surprised how you more if somebody told you some shit in layman's terms, you're more going to be on his side than you're going to be on the media side and how they outtake on it was. So I like I said, I really understand some of the shit that he say, but it's just not for him to say it. And I know he don't. I know he feels like, man, I got this pedestal. I want to say stuff, but believe it or not, him talking is detrimental to his basketball game. That's the only thing that's stopping him on the court. This is off the court end. Here.
Yeah, but he is so talented. So if you're a owner,
that's why everybody want him.
Right.
That's why everybody want him. But I don't think the Lakers should go full. I don't think they need a point guard. Because D'Angelo Russell, I love you to death below. Your true color showed in the playoffs. The Golden State series, he was pretty good in Memphis. But the playoffs is where you make your name. And the Golden State and the Denver Nuggets series, he was terrible.
So why go out and get a high level point guard in which LeBron is going to dominate the ball anyway? And now Austin Reeves.
That's why you don't need That's why you don't need a Kyrie Irving. Believe it or not, I don't think.
So who do you need then? Like, I need names. Who do you need? Who else is going to help LeBron James win a championship? Because I thought that having a Laker uniform, you want to win a championship for the Laker organization, not to help LeBron James win a championship. So, like, which one is it?
It's to win a Lakers championship. We on the quest for 18.
But according to the media, they're trying to figure out what can the Lakers do to help LeBron win a championship.
Listen, you going back with the media. Everybody know it ain't what the fuck. It's not what the LeBron wants. Rob Pelinka done showed you guys. And let's give Rob Pelinka his credit.
I gave him credit from day one.
Julius Randle, Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma, Alonzo Ball. I wish I could see that fucking team right now.
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying?
If all of those players were still here,
I could see
y'all probably would have won.
What's his name? What's his name from New York?
Josh Hart.
Jeff Hart, Josh Hart.
Mm-hmm.
I would have loved to see that fucking team right now, man.
Had y'all kept all those players, y'all probably would have been in deep playoff runs without Anthony Davis, because all of those guys are young.
Anthony Davis.
Because LeBron,
they could have ran for LeBron, right? LeBron would have been tired, but by now them boys was gonna be running.
But
I'll joke aside, I think the boys would have had LeBron on the bench by now. But that's why I said it was LeBron James. LeBron, like Carmelo, I understand. Y'all don't want to come off the bench. But the Lakers won most of their games at the end of the season with him being injured. People don't want to talk about that.
Well, thanks to AD and Austin Reeves.
Those games. And thank you, AD and Austin Reeves. And you got to keep Austin Reeves. You got to keep him.
Okay, so
you got to sign him. So they said Austin Reeves going to start next year. Chewy's going to start at the forward spot. They said that's put down in concrete. Both those two players will be there.
What
Oscar
if
Mule will be starting next year. I think he should start Anthony Davis, Austin Reeves. I don't. It's no guarantee LeBron gonna come back, and I don't. I don't know if I want him to come back. Dude.
now
Now, if
following
if if, I, if LeBron James don't come back, I want Kyrie Irving then.
Kyrie and AD? I mean,
Kyrie and AD. That's a better team. I'm telling you, that's a better team.
it could work because there's less pressure for them to kind of like go deep. They could just play basketball without worried about it being a toxic environment, just like KD insinuated, in which every LeBron James team year after year is very toxic. That's because of the media.
And that's what I tell people. They was like, man, LeBron James had a circus around his team this year. Every LeBron James team is a circus, G.
KD was right.
Because he gonna trade somebody who he don't like. He don't trade them. He probably gonna get that coach fired for the year. It's just so much shit. And like I said, with Darvin Ham coming in, I like Darvin Ham's method for a team to be the 7th seed. He showed me a lot in the playoffs. He really did. Darvin Ham not the problem.
Do you think LeBron respect Darvin Ham?
I don't know if he respects Darvin Ham or not, but that's my whole point. Rob Pelinka, Jenny Buss, we don't, and they got to do that next year. If LeBron chooses to stay, okay, he got to stay, but he got to work with the ingredients that we get from the grocery store. Because we just showed you at into the trade line that we can put a team together.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
The Lakers didn't want Russell Westbrook. Motherfucker, LeBron James wanted him. And that's not a knock on Russell because I love the way he played with the Clippers.
Yeah.
I love the way he played with the Clippers. Now, if we can get Paul George and Kawhi to be healthy, the Clippers going to be dangerous next year. But we need Kawhi, and we need motherfucking Paul George to be. And Paul George's not injury prone like that. He had a bad injury. He's not really injury prone, but I want him to start. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he had a freak injury on his lower leg. I think it was a knee or ankle. So, but yeah, that was kind of an outlier versus Kawhi Leonard. Anytime he feels pain, then he's just going to sit out just as a precaution. I mean, yeah, actually Kawhi, he's more of an injury-prone player than AD is at this point.
Believe it or not, Anthony Davis, right. Mm-hmm. They both don't won a championship, but, I mean, sheesh.
All right, so let me ask you this. What if a team like a contender like Sacramento, what if they offer Austin Reeves more money than what the Lakers can offer?
The Lakers said whatever team offer them, they're going to match it no matter what.
Okay, so
same thing with Shador. Same thing with listen. I've seen the whole. When you watch the whole series with Lakers and all the playoff games, I saw something in that Denver series. I said, Chewy needs to be started. I said, who was he? What number pick was he in the draft?
Hachimura?
Yeah.
I have no idea, but I'll look it up real quick.
He was top 6 there. See what was his number?
You said what was his draft?
His draft, not his class. What was his draft number? What pick was he?
2019 round 1, 9th overall.
9th overall pick. The boy, I remember him in college. He is starter. He started in the NBA.
Oh, he played at Gonzaga.
He started for the Wizards. Yeah, he started for the Wizards, but he's a starter. And he showed flashes that he can once you let him know he got the green light, he's comfortable, he can go. And I believe him and Anthony Davis, and I see him and Anthony Davis, they can work together. They both got good hands. Like I said, we go back to you saying who the point guard. Who do you think will be a good point guard for the Lakers next year? Because you're gonna get rid of D'Lo, you're gonna get rid of B. You get some B.
Do you keep Schroeder?
I keep Schroeder as the backup point, but he gotta say he's the backup too.
I mean, as a starting point guard, I mean, honestly, I would hate to see him go, but you could probably use Kobe White from the Bulls. He's a good outside shooter, but he's not a defender like that, though. It all depends on what you need from him. Like, do you need it from offense or do you need it for defense?
He is
And
almost a 50-50 point guard, man.
and you can't break the bank with this point guard because you're going to be paying Austin Reeves a little bit more money, Hashimura a little bit more money, and do you give Dennis Schroeder a pay raise? So all this talk about Kyrie going to the Lakers, that would mean that more than likely you're going to lose out on Hashimura or Austin Reeves in order to get Kyrie, because Kyrie, he's not going to sign for anything less than a max. So to me, it's a pipe dream that Kyrie's going to go to LA unless he's just going to just put some money on the table or leave money on the table. That's a pipe dream.
But that's why I said we don't need Kyrie no way.
Right. And also that will deplete your bench because you all will be so top heavy as far as these big ass salaries with Kyrie, LeBron, and AD.
And that's why you need a good modest point. Because guess what? You're gonna need some shooters on that bench. You're gonna need some shooters, man. The Lakers need shooters. I was tired of LeBron shooting that bull.
Yeah, boy, y'all had shooters. Y'all had shooters.
Yeah, shooters. Dude.
Y'all had them. Beasley. Beasley is a shooter, but he just wasn't a defender. He was just pretty much out of place as far as within this Nuggets series. D'Lo, he can't shoot from the outside, but he just got exposed offensively, and he did lose confidence, and he was afraid to like shoot that outside.
And he lost his confidence in shooting, and then Murray ate his ass up on the defense.
Right. So we all know that Austin Reeves, he pretty much developed into a reliable 3-point shooter. He worked his ass off.
Austin Reeves will be, if LeBron said Austin Reeves will be the third leading scorer on the team. That's why I said we could find a good, serviceable, defensive point guard. And you say Kobe, but like I said, Kobe don't play defense. Hey, Kobe pushed that ball. I like him my damn self.
I mean, you're talking about like a 50-50 type of point guard that can both score on the offensive side and play a little defense. I mean, guys like that don't grow on trees like that. So they're gonna have one or the other. I mean, CP3, but obviously he's old, so he's gonna.
Too old. We don't need CP3 now.
I mean,
do you go for do you go get a younger guy like Greg Espy the second in Orlando? Do you get one of those Spurs? Whatever guard they get. Yeah, because they play good basketball, whoever the point is right now. But first, got that big boy anyway, so they probably willing to shop a few pieces to work around him.
I mean, are you talking about a true point guard or a hybrid?
You need a hybrid because LeBron's still gonna try to push it up court if he stays.
Damn, man.
And that's why you need a point guard who a point, but that can just pull up, almost like a Drew Holiday.
I mean, honestly, it all depends on how much money is left over because, like I said, y'all gonna have to pay Hashimura and possibly Schroeder and Austin Reeves. So whatever's money is left over is if that point guard is gonna accept that new contract with the Lakers because they can make way more money somewhere else while avoiding a LeBron James circus on that team. Who wants to go through that?
Man, like I said, man, I'm going to go through a couple of things I'm going to say right quick. That's why players don't mind leaving the Lakers or leaving LeBron James' team because it take a lot of pressure off stuff. And that's why dudes like Brandon Ingram and them be trying to bust LeBron ass.
As a matter of fact, anytime the Lakers play anybody, that team gives them their best shot because they just want to stick it to LeBron.
They want to stick it to LeBron. Like, I'm going to tell you again, I said everything. Players were scared of Jordan and Kobe, man. Players are not scared of LeBron James.
People kill Mario Chalmers for admitting that.
They not. They not scared of LeBron.
They respect him, but they're not afraid
They
of him.
respect him, but he don't put fear in nobody's heart.
Yeah, he wants to be everybody's friend. He wants to be
He
the
want to
ultimate
be
politician.
everybody's friend. Yeah, he want to be everybody's friend. Guess what? Dame Lillard, this players in that league just scared of Dame when he on that court. G.
He'll pull up from anywhere.
Dame will bust your ass. He got that Kobe and Mike mentality. He's just not coming to the Lakers though.
Right.
I don't know. Look at me. And if LeBron James will retire, we have money off the book. I would go for a Dame Lillard. Or like I said, a Kyrie Irving in. But I would love for Dame Lillard, Anthony Davis, Chewy. You know what I'm saying? That's a team. Then you can lead the bench. You can flood the bench with some shooters.
I mean,
some
honestly,
defenders and shooters. I keep Van Vliet. Van Vliet now he's gonna be open. He a free agent this year.
Yeah, but I don't think he's going to want $30 million on the Lakers.
Well, I'm gonna just be honest, man. Van Vliet, you're a good player. You only gonna make that money in LA because they need a point. But he can shoot and he's a defender.
You're right. He can make 40. He can make 40, 45 with Toronto versus 30 in LA.
He can make 40, 45 with Toronto, but you can make that 30 with LA, and then get exploited because you'll be out of LA all the time. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
after a year, you're around stars all year round.
I mean, honestly though, man, like I don't think they really care about stars sitting at courtside like that. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if I could read these guys' minds, I mean, honestly, I don't think they really like care about that issue like we care about it. Oh man, who's sitting center court? I mean, no, man. I
mean just to be around the stars. You don't know, believe you me. I watched Miami shake hands with half the motherfucking front court, half the front people in the front seats before that game last night.
I mean,
come on,
Eric.
Them people.
Eric, I'm in Chicago.
You know who you're playing in front of.
Eric, we're in Chicago. If I was making $30 million, I would be hanging around with stars all day also. And I'm not an NBA player. I don't think they care about that.
But I'm saying the pressure, not so much the pressure, but I could bust your ass for $40 million. I could bust your ass. Wait. I could bust your ass for $30 million in front of the Kardashians and get a chance to fuck one of them. I'm going to take the $30 million and bust your ass over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if you get into that web of the Kardashian clan, then that's going to make your basketball play.
But it's also going to blow you up, nigga. Now, guess what? Because as soon as this bitch said she ain't fuck with me no more, the next bitch going to be Ice Spice. You kind of see what I'm saying? Now I'm Jordan Poole getting this ass.
That's a downgrade, though. To like go from a Kardashian to Ice Spice, that's a downgrade.
Once you go from a Kardashian to anything, it's a downgrade. But you have that under your belt now.
I don't think it's worth it. To me, it's not worth it. I mean,
it's not worth it to get into the BS, but it's worth it once. You know what I'm saying? If you trying to make a name for yourself, you still want to
for a monetary gain. Yeah, I understand that. I understand that.
Yeah.
I understand. Yeah. Well, yeah, but man, I just want to hit you up real quick just to kind of get your take on the Lakers being swept, because my prediction was Denver in 6, preferably 5, but I didn't imagine a sweep. So this definitely damages his legacy.
And I don't care what nobody knows. LeBron, you don't look at him different. No, he got swept in the Western Conference Finals, and arguably, Anthony Davis averaged 28 and 14 in that whole season. Believe it or not, if you just, you know what I'm saying, if you want to just go by the numbers, AD averaged 28 and 14 in that series, G.
Yeah, but like it was so non-impactful though.
No, it wasn't impactful, but
his impact was on the defensive side.
Yeah, it wasn't like he didn't have no team. Like people keep saying, LeBron had a team. LeBron don't have it anymore. LeBron just don't have it anymore. Like I said, I want us to reconnect. Yeah, he's done. I want me to reconnect, because if the Boston Celtics win Game 5, I don't know what some people say, but I really believe that the Boston Celtics are the first team that can come back 0-3.
You know what?
The Boston Red Sox,
I thought about that this morning. I was like, if Boston wins tomorrow or whenever they play, if they win Game 5, then that made me think about that whole 2004 series with the Yankees.
The Yankees, they really do.
Yeah,
it really do.
I think it happened once or twice in NHL as far as the 0-3 deficit.
It happens more in hockey. It's going to happen a couple of times in hockey.
Mm-hmm.
Once in baseball, never in the NBA.
I mean,
never in the NBA.
It's going to happen. It will happen.
Like I said, it's going to happen. And
that's what y'all was hoping with the Lakers, though. Y'all was hoping it with the Lakers, low key.
You know what?
Y'all was talking about all we gotta do is focus one game at a time. One game at a time. We can do this. One game at a time. Cause dude, even with the Lakers being swept, I was tuning to sports talk radio. What if it's First Take? Lakers. Fucking Skip and Shannon. Lakers. Get Up. What else? Speak on Fox Sports 1. Colin Cowherd, everything, Lakers. I'm like, come on, y'all. Denver won the freaking Western Conference Championship. Let's talk about Joker. As far as that 3-pointer that he shot at the end of the buzzer.
Let's talk about Joker, just the way he played. He averaged a triple-double, man. Come on. That's what I didn't like. And you know me this. I'm a Laker fan. I'm a LeBron fan. I'm a Laker fan. So when I say I don't want to hear what LeBron needs to do, hey, how about how Jamal Murray gave them dudes some dukes? How about how Joker averaged a triple-double? Yeah, there was some credit, dude. They balled.
And the first 2 games, he didn't score a field goal in the fourth quarter. So It's not like it was just like a lopsided victory from the Nuggets standpoint. Like the Lakers, they was in it pretty much every single game. And they lost all 4 games. And I kept hearing that, with this team, since the trading deadline, you can't get it to a 7-game series because it's going to be hard to beat them in a 7-game series. I mean, it's going to be so insurmountable. But the Nuggets, they came through and made the actual clutch plays towards the end of the game. And kudos to them, and I hope that they win a championship. I don't want to see Miami win. Miami is a good story. I love Jimmy Butler. He is a true underdog. He works hard. All those guys work hard. But I do not want to see Miami win this championship because I want Joker to win it to solidify his back-to-back MVP wins from the past 2 seasons.
And I'm with that. I'm definitely with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely with that. I can agree. I was in my feelings the other day about not watching. I will watch it because I really want to see some good basketball.
Oh, so man, these finals is going to be some great ratings. I could just predict it. It's going to be some great ratings for this finals.
The ratings are not going to be as good as the Lakers Celtics would be, but it'll be a good series.
Yeah, but you said ain't nobody going to watch it. You said no one's going to watch this finals. You said that because, like, I spoke out
of anger.
You were fresh off a Lakers loss, and you know how it is. Like, when you try to interview fans and players right after a loss, they, like, go off the cuff and, like, say something that they may regret later. And I called you right after they lost. And then you flat out said, you know what? Y'all can have that finals. Ain't nobody go watch it. Man, you were just so upset. You were so upset, man. But
oh my God.
Hey, man.
Nobody's gonna watch it.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. We'll leave it at that, man. I got to get ready for work. But yeah, man, we'll definitely get back into it. We'll probably do like a breakdown from the Celtics and the Heat. So hopefully Celtics can prolong it to 7 games and may the best team win in Game 7. So we'll see.
I'm with you on that. All right, man. I'll catch up with you in a minute.
All right, boss. Peace.
All right, well.